Hey guys, so this week's video is about some statistics out of our Texas Association of Realtor magazine. And I'm going to read off some stats that apply to both sellers and buyers. So the sellers first. So when asked what sellers want most from a realtor, tied to the top 5 things, the first 4 things are almost even in percentage. So help the seller, number 1 is help the seller market the home to potential buyers. Okay, so your marketing acumen matters. Number 2, help sell the home within a specific time frame. Third, help price the home competitively. So they have outwardly expressed interest in us helping them set the price. Fourth, help seller find ways to fix up home to sell it for more. So those were all ranked almost evenly at about 20%. Okay, low on the scale is help that person find a buyer for the home. So they don't expect you to necessarily find a buyer for the home. They're hoping that the 4 things that I mentioned before that would get that done. Okay, so 12 years. Median tenure Texas sellers stayed in their home before selling. Okay, 12 years. Median seller age, 58. Take a look at this. 75% of sellers only contacted one agent before they made a decision. Okay, so that's huge. I always talk about being in the right place at the right time. 95% of sellers were somewhat or very satisfied with the process. And then lastly, only 25%, so 1/5, no, 1/4, 1/4 of clients actually brought up negotiating the commission. Okay, so please be mindful of that. We don't necessarily have to go in automatically thinking you're going to ask for a commission reduction. So moving on to buyers. So 51% of buyers were referred to an agent by a friend or relative or used them previously. 41% said their first step was looking online at properties. That should be no surprise. The most important factor when choosing a real estate agent. 36% said reputation, 19% said honesty, and 13% said it was important for that person to be a friend or family member. So going back to reputation, 36%. So for people that haven't had a lot of transactions or are new to the business, you don't really have a reputation yet, right? And so confidence becomes your reputation. Confidence in how to direct them into this process, which our website has pages and pages of different content that can help you with that, not to mention videos. And so knowledge of the processes and confidence in delivering those processes are key. That is your reputation. Okay, remember, they probably haven't bought or sold a home in a while. And so for someone to come in front of them and tell them how the process is and how that's going to go and do it confidently goes a long way. All right, let's see. What buyers want most from their agent? Okay, 53% said find the right home. All right, so that's a two-way street, right? So you, Mrs. Customer, tell me what home you want. I will help you find it. 53% said that. 18% said negotiate the price or the terms. 8% said determine what the comps are selling for. So this is under the category, in my opinion, of it may not seem important to a buyer, but it's very important, so as to not overpay for a home. And then 7% said help with paperwork. Okay, so I mean, I'm not sure if they know, how large the paperwork is and what's involved there. I'm surprised that rated so low on the scale because it can be overwhelming. And then the last thing I want to mention is 24% purchased new homes. Okay, 2020, look for that number to increase because of what's going on today with COVID-19. So I've mentioned before, some low-hanging fruit is going to be your new builds, but hopefully that gives you some insight into what the mindset is of both the seller and a buyer and how we can help them. As usual, our website is chock full of processes, systems, talking points, scripts, anything you'd ever need to be successful with both a buyer and a seller. So I hope you take advantage of those today, and I hope you found this video helpful. I will talk to you soon.